Well, good evening, everyone. What a night, what a crowd. I have a great view from up here. What a moment. It's wonderful to have you all here for Kristi House's 30th anniversary gala, The Pearl in Paradise. And it truly is an honor and a joy to stand before you tonight as the CEO of an organization that means the world to me and to so many others. Tonight, we celebrate 30 years of impact, of resilience, and of hope. 30 years of being a lifeline. 30 years of refusing to look away. I asked the Kristi House staff what I should say in my gala speech tonight. I needed some advice. I asked them what they thought you should know about Kristi House and the work we do there. I got a lot of great responses. Some of them wanted me to tell you about the expansion we've been undergoing over the last couple of years, like the $2 million renovation we're completing at our main location, so that we can realize the 30-year dream of being co-located with our partners, not only from the State Attorney's Office and the Guardian Ad Litem program, but also the Child Protection Team. Some of them wanted me to talk about our major expansion into Homestead, a largely underserved portion of our community, with the purchase of a 31,000 square foot property at the end of 2024. Some of them wanted me to tell you about their own personal experiences with Kristi House that changed the course of their lives, spurring them to become counselors, therapists, advocates. Some of the staff wanted me to tell you about our great work in prevention education, work that not only allows us to teach, but also to listen. All of them wanted me to tell you what a special place Kristi House is, how the work we do changes lives, saves lives, and they all wanted me to tell you about the children we serve. They say the pearl is born of irritation, formed inside an oyster, when it protects itself from something it never asked for. That grain of sand, an intrusion, an injustice, becomes in time something luminous, something rare. That's what our children are. That's what our survivors are, pearls, each one of them. We live here in Miami in paradise, but we know too well that not every child is safe in it. Abuse, exploitation, trafficking, these are dark words, hard to hear, hard to talk about, and even harder to live through. And I know that for some in this room tonight, survivors, warriors, these are not just words. These are your reality. You are our heroes. Your strength humbles us, and you remind us why this work must continue. Kristi House came to be out of unimaginable circumstances. Police discovered a 9-year-old little girl who was 8 months pregnant. Kristi had been abused for years, and she was alone, scared, silenced. Thus, Kristi House was founded on the promise that no child like Kristi would ever have to walk this path of abuse and trauma alone. What started as a dream shared by a small group of dedicated professionals and community leaders has grown into a movement, one that's reshaped how we care for victims of sexual abuse, human trafficking, and trauma in Miami-Dade County and beyond. We were created to bridge the gaps that too many children like Kristi were falling through. Before us, survivors had to navigate a fragmented system, retelling their painful stories over and over again to different agencies, re-traumatized at every turn. Our founders knew there had to be a better way. They envisioned a place where children could find safety, care, a path to healing, all under one roof. And for 30 years, we have proven they were right. There is a better way, Kristi House. And for 30 years, we've kept our promise that no child would walk this path of abuse and trauma alone because they have Kristi House. In 30 years, we've helped 30,000 children and families on their journeys to healing. We have changed laws, we have educated communities, and we have confronted the worst of humanity and responded with the absolute best of ours. But friends, the work is not done. The need hasn't gone away. In fact, it's greater now than ever. Every day, new children walk through our doors, frightened, hurting, looking for someone to believe them, looking for someone to fight for them. That's where we come in. That's where you come in. Because Kristi House doesn't just survive on hope. It thrives on action, on support, on people like you. In these uncertain times, we must refuse the urge to be bystanders in paradise. Tonight, together, let's commit to the next 30 years. Let's build a future where every child in Miami and beyond has the chance to grow up free, safe, and surrounded by love. That's the paradise we are fighting for, and that's a cause worth giving to. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of the 30,000 children we have served, thank you for being here. Thank you for believing. Thank you for fighting alongside of us, and thank you for supporting. Because we can't do our work without people like you at events like this helping to raise the funds that are critical to our mission. So as we head into the fundraising part of the program, I'll remind you to bid early, bid often, and most importantly, bid high. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Altman.